Imagine a soft, almost inaudible whisper that penetrates her mind and transforms a simple friendship into a spark of uncontrollable desire, making the air between you charged with tension. Have you ever wondered how a single sentence, said in the right tone, can tear down the walls of friendship and ignite a flame that consumes everything? In this video, we're going to reveal powerful whispers that clever men use to create magnetic attraction, based on the psychology of attraction and human behavior, turning ordinary interactions into moments of pure electricity. These are secrets that only the most perceptive know, capable of turning the game in your favor with no apparent effort. But wait, because what comes next goes beyond imagination. I'm going to share 3 forbidden whispers, and in the final revelation, you'll discover one that not only builds tension, but makes her pull you closer, as if there's no turning back. If you skip now, you'll miss the final secret that can change your nights forever. Stay until the end so you won't regret it. If these secrets are awakening something in you, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more revelations. Like this and hit the like button if you want to see content that puts you in control. 1. The whisper of invisible closeness. Imagine approaching her in a casual moment, when the conversation flows naturally about something every day, and then, lowering your voice to an almost confidential tone, you say, "You know, sometimes I wonder what would happen if we ignored all the rules of this friendship." Say it with your gaze locked on hers, keeping your body relaxed but slightly leaning forward, creating a bubble of intimacy that excludes the world around you. This line isn't a direct declaration, but a subtle suggestion that plants the seed of possibility, making her feel a shiver of curiosity mixed with excitement. Use it in relaxed settings, like at a cafe or during a walk, to turn something platonic into something charged with potential. Remember to pause after saying it, letting the silence work in your favor, amplifying the mystery. This technique works based on the psychology of attraction because the human brain loves the unknown. By suggesting a boundary break without forcing it, you activate her reward center, releasing dopamine that associates you with sensations of adventure and desire. It's not manipulation, it's an invitation for her imagination to run wild, based on human behavior where physical and verbal closeness creates deeper emotional bonds. Men who master this notice how women respond with longer gazes or accidental touches, signaling that the friendship is evolving into something more intense. It's a secret of the top 1% who know that true seduction begins in the mind, not the body. Try it and see how the air between you changes instantly. Now, to apply this flawlessly, practice the tone. It should be low, as if sharing a secret only she deserves to hear, adding a subtle smile that conveys stoic confidence. Based on stoicism, this approach teaches you to control emotions, staying calm while provoking a reaction in her, making her question the limits of your relationship. Women are drawn to men who appear unshakable, and this whisper makes them feel chosen, elevating the tension without rushing. If you miss the timing, it may sound forced, so wait for a genuine moment of connection. Over time, this becomes a natural tool in your arsenal. Finally, remember to observe her reactions. If she blushes or leans her body towards you, it's a sign the whisper hit the mark, turning friendship into a dangerous dance of glances and subtle touches. That's the essence of flipping the game effortlessly, using psychology to create attraction that grows in the subconscious. But if you think this is powerful, wait until you hear the second whisper, which goes beyond curiosity and awakens an urgency she won't be able to ignore, something that could make the night take unexpected turns. 2. The whisper of shared memory. Picture a moment when you're reminiscing together, laughing over an innocent memory, and then you lean in, your voice soft like a hidden touch saying, "Remember that night we stayed up talking? Imagine if we had gone just a little further." Deliver this with a gentle touch on her arm, maintaining eye contact that conveys intensity without words, transforming a neutral memory into something charged with what-ifs. It's perfect for quiet nights or late-night text messages, where the whisper can be literal or metaphorical, evoking images that dance in her mind. Keep a mysterious expression, as if revealing a forbidden thought you both secretly share. This works based on human behavior because memories activate emotional pathways in the brain, and by injecting a layer of sensual possibility, you rewrite the past to include desire, making her relive the moment through a new, thrilling lens. The psychology of attraction comes in because humans are wired to seek deep connections, and this whisper creates a shared narrative that makes her feel unique and desired. The top 1% of men who use this notice how women begin initiating contact more often, pulling you into conversations that escalate in intimacy. It's not about forcing, it's about guiding her imagination into unexplored territory. Watch how it builds tension without saying another word. To maximize the impact, combine it with stoic body language. Stay still. Show no anxiety, which according to Stoicism, projects strength and control, making you irresistible to her. This philosophy teaches that patience in seduction builds anticipation, making her crave the next encounter. Avoid repeating the line. Use variations based on real memories to keep it authentic. Women respond to this because it awakens curiosity that blends nostalgia with excitement, appealing to the emotional side that yearns for more. With practice, you'll see friendships transform into something palpably electric. To execute this with mastery, incorporate stoic principles by maintaining an unshakable posture, controlling any inner anxiety to project an aura of self-mastery that magnetically draws her in. Because Stoicism teaches that true strength lies in calmness before desire. Practice variations of the phrase to adapt it to specific contexts, referencing a unique trait of hers to add personalization, avoiding sounding generic and ensuring authenticity. Women respond powerfully to this because it appeals to their longing for authentic connection, blending vulnerability with mystery, which can lead to nights of conversations that evolve into something more physical. With careful repetition, you'll turn this whisper into a tool that redefines relationships, building attraction that feels inevitable and natural. Finally, when you use this whisper, you seal the trio of secrets that can flip the game in any friendship, leaving her with an echo of possibilities that lingers in her mind for hours, days, or more, paving the way for effortless advances. This is the culmination of the subtle art of seduction, where a whisper isn't just words, but a key that unlocks long-closed doors. Now that you hold these three powerful whispers, reflect on how they can change not only your interactions, but how you navigate the world of human relationships. Reflection on the content. As we dive into these whispers, it becomes clear that seduction isn't a game of cheap manipulation, but a sophisticated dance of psychology, timing, and self-awareness, inspired by Stoic principles that emphasize emotional control and patience as keys to genuine connection. These secrets, drawn from deep observations of human behavior, reveal how small words can alter entire dynamics, turning platonic friendships into something vibrant and full of potential without forcing boundaries or ignoring consent. Deep down, this reminds us that true attraction arises in the mind, where curiosity and desire intertwine. And mastering this requires practice, observation, and a touch of calculated vulnerability. It's fascinating to realize how something as simple as a whisper can activate ancient brain mechanisms, releasing dopamine and creating bonds that go beyond the superficial, helping men connect more deeply in a world where interactions are often shallow. But what truly elevates this content is its practical application. It's not about isolated tricks, but about a philosophy that promotes personal growth, teaching that Stoic confidence not only attracts but sustains lasting relationships. Imagine the impact on your life if you integrated this daily. Friendships evolving, conversations gaining depth, and a sense of empowerment that comes from understanding the nuances phases of human attraction. However, it's crucial to remember that true power lies in mutual respect. These whispers are tools to invite, not impose, and their success depends on reading signals and stepping back when needed, ensuring everything flows ethically and consensually. Broadly speaking, this makes us question, in an era of fast digital communication, where interactions are often superficial, wouldn't it be transformative to revive the art of whispering, the subtle verbal contact that builds real tension? These insights aren't just about seducing, but about enriching the fabric of human relationships, making them more meaningful and intentional. And as you absorb this, you may wonder how these principles apply not just to romantic friendships, but also to professional negotiations or social interactions, where subtlety often triumphs over brute force. In short, this content is an invitation to explore the subconscious, using the science of the mind to create lasting connections, and I hope it inspires you to experiment wisely, reaping the rewards of a more refined approach to interpersonal life. Now, if these whispers resonated with you, or if you have a personal story about how a subtle phrase changed everything in a friendship, share it in the comments below. What did you find most impactful in this video? Which whisper would you try first and why? Be honest. Share your experience or even critique something if it didn't make sense. I'm curious to hear your real perspectives, as they enrich the discussion for all of us. And if you enjoyed this valuable content, give it a like to help the algorithm spread these insights. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the upcoming videos packed with deep insights on attraction, stoicism, and personal development. There's much more coming, and you won't want to miss it.